Hey, what's up, everybody? Dan and his van here. Just wanted to introduce myself. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos about van life. I've been urged by many people just to start filming my everyday life, what I'm doing, to go live. Sometimes, most of the times, I'll be recording content and putting it online, just because it's easier, because I have a full-time day job. Gee, how do I start? I guess I can start with saying how I ended up in my van. So I've been planning it for about 12 years. Love camping, love the outdoors. Tried to become a pro bass fisherman, but that didn't work out. I've moved 14 times in my life, so I've been kind of a nomad that way. Florida, Colorado, New Jersey, born in New York, raised in New Jersey. I was adopted, so I had two awesome parents who are now deceased. And actually, that's one of the reasons why it took me so long to hit the road van life, because I was sort of caretaker for my mom, not in a physical way, but like power of attorney and managing her day-to-day needs and things like that. So I was my mom had dementia, and that's when I decided, hey, I've been researching doing van life for a long time. I want to be debt free in 5 or 6 years. That's kind of like my plan. Pay off all my debts, because I'm 59 now, and who knows what's going to happen. You know how crazy the world is today. So when COVID hit, 26 million people lost their job in 1 week. So I was kind of freaking out, because I'm like, if I lose my job, you know, what's going to happen? I'm going to be homeless. I still need to take care of my mom in a way, and I need to take care of myself, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So I went out, looked for a van, and I bought a 2018 Ford Transit. I'll give you a little spin here so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. Used to be a cargo van, but it was a rental. So I bought it 2020, late 2020, I believe. So I've had it almost 4 years now. Bought it for like $26,000. I put another 5,000 or 29,000. I put another 5,000 into it with the solar system, and which I'll show you here. That's the solar system setup. When my mom passed, I said, hey, there's nothing keeping me from hitting the road and doing this van life thing, so I'm going to give it a try. Now, before that, I actually had I was coming up camping in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm in Arizona, by the way, sorry. Started coming up camping in Flagstaff, Arizona in the summer a couple times. I had a Ford Escape. I just made the back of it so I could sleep out at night instead of a tent, because I'm too old to sleep on the floor, and I don't want to set up a tent. It's a pain in the ass. So when I first got my van, I had an ATV, so it was perfect. So where I'm sitting now, the ATV, I would put the ATV in my van. I would go to a location with my ATV in the forest in the summer, back out my ATV, and then I'd have a blow-up mattress and everything, and I'd camp inside the van. I just started planning more and more to hit the road. Had a few surgeries that kept me from hitting the road right away. Had my gallbladder out, my appendix out. I had some issues there, but finally I hit the road, and it was in April 2023. I hit the road. So it's been a year and a half full-time on the road. I've been around the United States twice already. But surprisingly, I've only logged 24,000 miles in those just under 2 years, which seems low considering I went around the country. I went west to north to south to west last year, and this year I was in Florida for about 2 months, and then I went north and then up to Michigan and then around. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I have a full-time day job. I work for a Fortune 100 company. I'm a lead accounting analyst for my company, and my boss loves what I'm doing. My team loves what I'm doing. The VP, the senior CFO VP of the department loves what I'm doing, and every week we get on calls and they're like, hey, where's Dan now, and where are you at, and what are you doing? So it's really cool, and it's really great to have the support, and I have zero issues connecting. I use a Verizon Orbic hotspot. That's what I use to be connected. But I did actually order a Starlink because I want even more freedom, but I have to be able to work. So I can't be too deep in the forest because I need to connect. But Verizon, hands down, is the number one service throughout the United States. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Hands down. Now, T-Mobile will boast that they have the most 4G, and they probably do, but it's not all over the country. Whereas Verizon, I've only had one spot in the last almost 2 years that I couldn't connect, and I had to check into a campground and do campground Wi-Fi because I couldn't connect. So yeah, everything is worked out amazing, knock on wood. I mean, I'm living life. Why do you want to wait? Why would you possibly want to wait until things are perfect? Because you know what? And I'll leave you with this. There's always going to be a reason not to do something, and there's always going to be a regret that you didn't do something. And I don't want that to be me. Any questions or anything, put below. You want to see any kind of content, you have questions. The biggest question is usually the bathroom, because I have no indoor plumbing. I have no kitchen. So if you want to know anything about anything, just ask and I'll let you know.